Dun 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 dun. Cannoli hour. Back.
Cannoli Boys. What is this? 4? 4.
Yeah, this is 4
of the new. You know. But don't worry, the old ain't going nowhere. Like we're still gonna fucking play the old. Yeah.
Today we clipped out. We did some best of.
The old ain't going nowhere.
Shaved the beard.
But
looking like Super Mario Gianluca. How you doing?
How you doing? Yo, Donald Espada.
Gianluca LaPlume.
For real, as usual, we're gonna be drinking Fernet. Again, the official Fernet Branca, the official drink of the Cannoli Boys. This is the only thing we drink out here. You know.
Fernet.
Yeah. Just the one drink that decimated the Argentinian economy, as you put it.
Basically what it is this drink. It's kind of popular in Italy where it's originally
It is.
But it's massively popular in Argentina.
And it's
Uruguay, and it's killed like generations. Like it's worse than yellow fever at this point.
yeah.
And it's just decimated. But we like it in Argentina. We actually even drink it like already mixed. The national thing is Fernet and Coca.
Fernet and Coca, yeah.
And then, but dude, there's some brands that even make their own Fernet, like an Argentinian amaretto, and then they put Coke in it already, and they sell it like Fernet and Coke already mixed. And that's the hooch.
That's the hooch.
That's just the fucking shit that makes you blind. But that's good too, you know.
They're gonna have like a vice on like how one drink decimated an entire economy in South America.
Argentina cannot pay back their debts. They spent all of European and American money on Fernet Branca,
on one
type of liquor they used to get fucked.
Yeah. But speaking of getting fucked economically, bro. We had to getting fucked economically. We paid our tickets today.
Ticket
from the NYPD and like first of all, let's get to the point. The tickets were stupid and they lied about the tickets straight up. Like they were like it's going to be we were walking around with like a beer outside and they gave us a ticket for open container. They're like it's only $1. We go look in the computer, it's $25.
Yeah, it's like, it's only $1. It's like, really, if it's only $1, it's only a formality. How about we not do it? All right?
Yeah, like
if I don't pay the $1, what am I gonna get a warrant for $1?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
what the fuck? So we paid the ticket. One of them told us it was gonna be $25 each, and then we're like, all right. And then,
ooh, yeah, and then like we paid that. So, like, we're like, all right, you know. It was bullshit. It was for going in between the train cars. Grazie. Cheers. It was for going in between the train cars, you know. And I saw that dude on the other day. And
yeah, I was going. I mean, but that's a part of New York. That's a New York experience. You can ride in between the trains, see the tunnels. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Can't just take it away, but whatever. I get the drinking ticket, but the riding in between the trains was honestly just didn't make any fucking sense. But then, you know, it's just part of New York. It's like the cops are only there just to give you fucking tickets. It's only to engage in bureaucracy.
Like it's like how you say like it's crazy because the last episode we were talking about how New York said that they have a plan to combat subway crime. It's like, no, that's subway crime we're talking about is like people getting stabbed and shit like that and robbed, not turnstile shit. That's like really, instead of like protecting people, they're just fucking like poor people like they're supposed to. But we know cops in this country are there to protect property. They do not protect people, you know. But instead of like they're just robbing poor people. You know, like you $3 every time you get on to you gotta fucking fucking jump the fucking shit to get on the not.
Nah, bro.
You know what I'm fucking.
It's fucking unaffordable. simple. It's $3 each way.
Yeah.
Working class people can't afford that.
It's what I'm saying. Like.
So it's like, yeah, what are they there? They're always right by, every time you see a cop, they're right by the turnstile.
They're never like.
Fuck with people that jump over. They're never actually looking for crime.
Yeah, they're never like in, you know what that's crazy? They're never in like Manhattan.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Manhattan is like, you're fucking.
All those drinking tickets are always in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
Right where we fucking live. If you drink in Manhattan,
they don't give a fuck.
Pass by a cop, they don't give a fuck because they just assume you're rich.
Yeah. It's like, you know, it's crazy. The left has always championed on being the party for, you know, the little guy being like, you know what, we can't give tax cuts to the rich because what are we gonna do about the little guy? What do you do with the
yeah,
but
it's
like, yeah, but when they've cut taxes, you haven't done anything, and then you guys are just nickel and diming the common man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what, like, what are you championing? You know what I mean?
Like,
it's not the left, honestly. The left does not do that. It is the Democratic Party in the United States that is responsible for that.
Left, really, in the U.S.
There's really no left.
Because the corporate Dems, they don't, like, it just goes back to, like, what we were going to say, like, the fucking student loans. Like, dude, he said he was going to get rid of 20,000 debt and under, right? Biden. He said he was going to get rid of it. We're going to do it, right?
Yeah.
And then he just backs out of it. Out of nowhere. And it's
well, that's funny because they called you. I don't have this problem because I dropped out of college. I didn't, you know, and I was there for free to begin with. So, like, I don't have this burden, thank God, that cripples so many people. But like, what did they tell you today to consolidate?
So they were like, oh yeah, they called me. It's like, you have 8 different student loans, equaling 19,000. I was like, yeah, I was calling you guys because 20,000 under, Biden got rid of it, right? He's like, no, well that legislation doesn't look like it's gonna pass. We don't know, honestly. We're offering is just to consolidate at a lower rate. And it's like, oh yeah, that sounds cool. Yeah, you consolidate, lower rate, you pay the government instead of these independent companies. It's like, why would the government even allow you to get a fucking independent loan to begin with?
It's to me, now Biden has delivered, like he hasn't delivered.
I know, but get this. So,
but it sounds to me like he is not going to deliver on the student loan thing.
Same thing like the social thing he said he was going to deliver, and then he only passed infrastructure. Get this. Here's the big caveat. He's like, yeah, so just, you know, we're going to get you in at a lower rate. And then it's like, oh, it kind of started to feel salesy. And then he says, oh, yeah, just one thing. We're going to need, you know, $1,800 to consolidate, you know. So you want me to pay $1,800 to consolidate loans that you yourself just said may or may not go away with that pending legislation if Biden, you know, does get the fucking balls.
Right.
Fucking actually eliminate student debt.
It's because he knows he's not going to be able to do it.
Yeah, too many of his fucking donors. Unfortunately,
that's who runs it.
Too many of his donors make money on student debt, so why would he get rid of it? Why would he take the chance?
Yeah. I mean, politically, it's like there will never be. The thing is that if it wasn't for donors, a corporate Dem would never get elected again. And the reason that corporate Dems do not get elected as much as Republicans who take way more money, but you know, when it's all said and done, they take money from these same people. The reason why corporate Dems is because they're just, I feel like it's just because they're worse at acting, honestly. You know what I mean? Like Republicans, they're thespians. Like they play the role of the common man, but they're like secretly lying. The Democrats, like they try the same shit, but they're just, everyone can tell that they're liars. They're just noticeably.
Because they try to be sincere.
Yeah, and then
the right doesn't try to be sincere.
The right doesn't at all. Like But the thing is that, no, the left doesn't try to be sincere. I would say, not the left. I'd say the Democratic Party doesn't try to be sincere at all.
No,
like,
they try.
the virtue signaling, it's not sincere.
No, but that's what it is. It's like, we live in New York, and it's like, this city is like, oh yeah, it's so left, it's so left, it's so left. New York is the most cutthroat, scum city in the world.
Yeah.
It's tough, bro. And everybody tries to like pretend like, oh yeah, it's nice. It's actually really left. It's actually really right.
Right. Policy wise, corporate wise, they have the police literally rob the people. Okay. Doesn't get more right wing than that. Taking money from those that don't have it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Favoring the capitalist monolith. It's the richest city in the world, by the way.
Yeah.
Like
founded.
Yeah.
To be an international banking hub.
Like, it doesn't...
And it's like, yeah, I guess the corporations...
But they want you to forget about that via virtue signaling. It's like...
Yeah, exactly. So, it is what it is. New York, we know what it is. A cutthroat city, always has been. But then they try to compensate that by just virtue signaling till fucking... It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make the boundaries of a reason. Common sense and fact. As a... Reason, common sense, and fact. Bro, that's like, and I mean, unfortunately, like, given what we do, we go through that shit all the time. You know, it's just. Yeah, we have this dog. It's just scratching.
Just scratching.
But
yeah, bro, it's like they're not. Nobody in
it's
New
faux
York
leftism.
Actually, we're real liberals. Nobody in New York is an actual liberal.
It's faux leftism. You know what I mean? Because real leftism is... Put it this way. The right wing in Europe is more left than the left wing in the United States. You might have a racist as fuck himbo in Italy that fucking hates all immigrants. He might even be, you know, such a bad... Like, imagine like a Holocaust denying, Sandy Hook denying, just... You know what I mean? Racist, xenophobe. The worst guy you can think of living in France, Italy, Germany, England. Try to take that guy's free healthcare away, bro. I promise you, he is not as dumb as the right wing here. Where it's like, nope, that's socialism. It's like, yeah, I'm losing all my teeth, but that's socialism. You know? Yeah. It's like, still, that guy, policy-wise, he lives in a world that is more... He himself, socially, is right-wing. But he lives in a world that, policy-wise, he could not survive without. It is more left-wing than we are. And in our world, because we are more right-wing, people actually die as a casualty. For example, healthcare and, you know, people becoming homeless. You know, shit like that as a result of art. Where in those countries, you know, even the most right-wing guy won't... be in the worst of circumstances, you know. He'll believe the most deplorable shit, but, you know, policy-wise, he's still more left-wing.
Yeah.
Because he knows.
Like everything, and Biden really needed something to deliver, like, a win to the people. To get him elected, bro.
Yo, this was like a plan to just literally buy votes.
Buy votes.
Buy votes. It works, bro. People will...
Buy the vote. Load the vote, bro. Get rid of student debt. $20,000? You don't think people like a $20,000 loan?
Yeah.
That's a fucking tax cut, bro.
You know how many people's lives that changes, though? Think about it.
Yeah, and then he's like, yeah, we'll get you on a payment plan. You just have to pay it for like 18 years, and then you'll be 18 years. $150 every month for 18 years.
Bro, bro, you know what that is? That is predatory lending, bro, at that point. That is the business model. That is a business model that has been outlawed in a lot of states, bro. And somehow it's okay for your student loans.
Yeah, actually I have really little because I went to state school and I went to community college the first 2 years. So it was only really the last two that I acquired, like debt.
No.
But yeah, Biden, like, come on, bro. He'll go home me up with the fucking...
For real, like, it's like, be policy-wise, economically, be leftist. Don't just say leftist shit, It's like, dude, for example, the right wing, worldwide, the right wing typically happens to fall more into conspiracy theory. As you see, the vast majority of conspiracy theories regarding the virus were from the right wing, right? Even though the left wing was believing shit for fact when we didn't have all the answers exactly, but
Yeah.
Still, we pride ourselves in being the party of science. You know, we do, unless it intersects with someone's feelings. You know what I mean? Then.
Yeah, if it intersects with somebody's feelings.
Yeah, you know,
it can't be the party of science.
And you know, unfortunately, the right wing in this country, when it comes to trans people, you know, the right wing in this country targets them specifically. If you notice, there's a lot of hate speech regarding the trans community. You know, you look at Ron DeSantis. You know, you look at any right wing politician. It's just
Ron DeSantis is trans, dude.
Oh, with the boots. Yeah. But like it's like the right wing has just, you know, trans is a buzzword. Like whenever they don't like something, they just call it trans, you know, because they're trying to, and then they, you know, they make up things like, about.
No, they're good for your cholesterol, Joe.
Yeah, for real.
The Cheerios are trans.
But it's like, you know, they really do target this one community. They always associate them with leftism, which believe it or not, there are trans people that vote for Trump.
I mean, since we moved to Brooklyn, we've met so many gay Republicans.
Yeah, we have.
It's astounding.
It's like but the right wing has associated these people, marginalized them, and now you know, really essentially is planning on going after their rights as they are already with gay people. You know, if you like listen to Clarence Thomas and things like that. And it is important that the left sticks up for these people. And, you know, for the most part, like, yeah, the left does bring awareness to this group of people. However, that being said, there is science regarding this issue that not the Democrats, excuse me, that the far left does not like to listen to, because they are thinking of the feelings of these people, which is understandable. But if we're going to be the party of science, and the party of fact first, we have to be that. You know, facts don't always favor your feelings, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's like it's disappointing. Recently, like the John Oliver special, some reporting by the Young Turks that we watch a lot, and we're just noticing.
I think the Young Turks, though, stays within reason for the most part. I mean, sometimes they go into that, you know, territory, you know, but John Oliver really demonized people that were not on board with people who refuse to essentially look at the science the way I see it, you know. I mean, yeah. I mean, we can do both. We can bring awareness to this and acknowledge the science, so we can make some things like sports fair for everyone, you know.
Yeah, that's the main thing. I mean, sports, obviously, where there's men competing in, like, women's sports, and a lot of the women are, you know, coming out complaining.
Yeah, the women that have to compete against these men transitioning into women, you know. And the thing is, as leftists, we're supposed to be liberals. In my view, the liberal thing to do would be to stick up for those women who are in that case at a disadvantage, as opposed to virtue signal our way out of ignoring the science. You know? But we can do both.
Also, my main thing with the John Oliver thing, and this, that he kind of tried to paint it like, you know, it's just the age-old argument with gay people in general, like going back to the 60s, you know, the sexual liberation. And he shows those videos of like, oh, well, if you're not with the trans issue to this degree, then you are the same people opposing gay rights in the 1960s. It's like, no.
No, he got that totally wrong, because it's like, no one's, gay people are still to this day very marginalized, the same way trans are. Maybe not as bad. Trans might be the most marginalized. I think trans are the most marginalized of the LGBTQ, of all the letters, the T. the trans. That's the one. People. Yeah, that's the one that they're probably the most marginalized.
They call it Alphabet City in New York. A lot of letters.
A lot of letters.
A lot of letters, people. I read them all the time. They write me letters.
But I do think they are the most marginalized.
Yeah, of course. Like, because of the whole age-old thing where it's like, oh, you're defying nature, you're an abomination of God. And
but we're John Oliver.
Obviously, no, man. Like, people want to live their lives, and if you come to that conclusion as an adult and you want to make that decision, then fine. But to try to say that you don't agree with a 12-year-old, because
that's another.
When I was 12 years old, I was very confused. All right, I needed Jesus, bro. I don't know.
Because he almost became a chick.
I don't know if I needed to transition, but I was looking for a hot dude, and his name was Jesus, but he never showed up.
Jesus.
But yeah, man, you're really lost. You don't know who you are.
You don't know,
person, bro. And to paint it like what I really took offense to John Oliver, to paint it like, well, if you don't immediately provide the fucking transition surgery for your kid under 12 years old, then you're a bigot.
Yeah,
that's not bigotry.
But you know what? We gotta hit on that. But I think the point you were making before about putting gay and trans in the same thing is that gay is a sexual orientation. You know, trans is a whole identity. You know what I mean? There's a science that goes into it. There's not really a procedure that has to be done with being gay. People are just gay, you know. But like with a trans, there has to be a whole science, and that's why and really, because this is so nuanced, yes, the only thing we have to really think about when it comes to, I wouldn't say legislation, but yeah, maybe legislation is when it comes to sports. But that being said, we also need legislation to make sure that, you know, children aren't making these, you know, changing their entire identities, aren't making these life-changing decisions, you know. And it's crazy because I think that people don't, like they always say, the statistics show that it's a successful surgery. I don't know if that's true because I feel like I as a kid, you as a kid, anyone we know as a kid didn't know who the hell they were, you know, let alone a whole identity, you know.
Yeah, dude. I used to freestyle, bro.
You see what I'm saying? His mind was gone. He might as well have been trans, bro. Canceled.
I used to fucking freestyle and play football with my friends, bro. I was Slim Brady, dog.
That's crazy. But what? Yeah, when I was 12, I used to fucking rob people. I didn't know who I was either, you know. But it's like, yeah, it's insane, and I think that to say that people aren't only not legislating but encouraging this type of, you know, life-changing procedure for our youth. I feel like people look at what side is the side that's not only legislating but also encouraging that, and they say, I can't vote for that. That's just bad shit.
Yeah, because I mean, it's literally people's kids, man.
It's people's kids.
It's the future. And obviously, to ignore that there are going to be people that want to make that decision, obviously not. And you can't shun those people.
But at the same time,
it's like even Sweden, like you mentioned, bro, the country that came up with this, you know, world, what do you call it? Record-breaking procedure.
Yeah, it was like a transitioning procedure.
They even implemented that the minimum age should be 16. So even they've had to at one point, you know, reconcile, yes, we want to give people sexual freedom, but we also want to protect them until the age where they can make that life-changing choice.
And I think that's totally, the way Sweden has it is like totally reasonable. Well, the Swedes have always been just... They're just better people. They're just better people.
You know, they negotiated with the Nazis to not get invaded. We're just like, we'll give you all our iron, just don't invade us.
Yeah, we look like you. Why would you hate us? Yo, textbook.
The Swedes know how to negotiate.
Textbook Sudetenland. How you doing? Yeah.
Norway, they didn't negotiate that well. They got invaded.
Yo, it's crazy. It's like
Sweden, they know what's up.
Sweden, you know, it's crazy because Trump used to be obsessed with those Nordic countries. Like whenever he had to have
love Norway.
He used to,
I love Norway.
Norway, great country. So we don't get immigrants from, say, Norway. It's like every time he mentioned an example of good immigrants, it was always Norway, Denmark. It's like, oh God.
He never even like threw in like one like, and give it up for Bangladesh.
Gave it up for Bangladesh. Terrific people.
Tunisia, very terrific.
Terrific country. I thought about having a. The other day I went to Iran. I thought.
The other day I went to Iran. You know what this place could use? Couple protests.
I went to Gaza.
Protest, folks.
I went to Gaza and I thought, you know what? We could build a golf course right over here, Trump Gaza Strip.
Gaza, it's gone. It's mine. I bought it.
I bought it. I had Jared Kushner build some real estate on it.
Literally. Just looks at
He's like, if Jared
Palestine like a fucking real estate opportunity.
Yo, he's like if Jared can't figure out peace in the Middle East, no one can. I'm like, yeah, because if there's anything an Arab loves, it's like a Jewish guy who's known as a real estate mogul. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't fit into.
Yeah, that doesn't fit into the narrative that they like are looking for. Yeah. But damn, that just went mad leftist all of a sudden like this, bro. We just flexed our leftist nuts in like 2 seconds. But where were we? Yeah, we were talking about trans and
do those disclaimers, folks. We live in New York City.
But no, I'm telling you, the Democrats, because they're associated with this type of not like they're being so distant from regular people's common sense, bro. It's why they stand to possibly lose again, not only in the midterm, which according to polls they're gonna win because of the whole abortion thing. If it wasn't for outlawing abortion, they wouldn't.
Right.
But Biden stands to lose.
But the abortion thing, I mean, it's not really the Dems. I mean, we can blame the Dems. I mean, we have to. You have to look at your own party first.
Oh.
And then as much as we can disagree with the Democrats, I mean, that's really where we...
Well, they don't do anything. All Democrats do is fundraise, bro. They get...
That's a big part of it. It's like you can't just not... You can't just be like, well, I'm not the boogeyman and then not do anything. Well, that's also the boogeyman.
Yeah.
You're not helping people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're not helping they're just sitting by, doing nothing.
You look like, New York, it's a liberal heaven. It's not.
It's not. We
fucked up the ass.
Fee fucking, bro.
They take you into the streets like, Jesus Christ, can you guys at least give me a cigarette first? Because the NYPD just fucking fucked me.
Yeah, like sometimes, you know what's crazy? Like, I think it's because we're white, but low-key, in Miami, bro, the cops were not dicks, bro. Like, the cops wouldn't just pull us. Like, we've committed actual crimes in front of police officers.
All the time.
And nothing happens in Miami.
Bro, if you're going to run into two types of cops, you want a Republican cop. Because you can always tell them a story. Republican cops love stories, bro. It's like, hey, brother, how you doing? I
believe
in the movement.
Yeah. Black Lives Matter is a anarchist, hateful.
Anarchist.
Blue Lives Matter, brother.
Blue Lives Matter.
Nah, but one time...
you can always, dude, a Republican cop, he wants to let you get away. You just got to tell him the right story. Be like, brother, I'm on my way to join the Marines. And I know I'm very intoxicated, but I was nervous about my interview. Because they only take the few, the proud. And I'm like, I might not be few or proud enough.
The few, the proud, the gay.
The homosexual.
But it's like, it's like, dude, I mean, yeah, I just be like compliant, but like I never had a problem really. Like I don't know, bro.
Yeah, he was compliant for about a year. Hey yo.
Not in Florida. In Florida, I never had a problem for him.
Florida, yeah, but the thing is, yeah, Florida cops. I guess it's also because here's the thing: you want the body cams, you want them, but here's also the reality of the body cams. They got to give you a ticket every time. Because otherwise, they just got a bunch of footage.
It's like, oh, we're doing it for your protection.
Yeah, we're doing it for your protection. No,
it's like if I don't give you a ticket, it's like I'm not doing my job.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, bro, but you turn it on before you talk to us. You could just come talk to us and keep it off. Yeah. If you really gave a fuck.
I mean, we do need the bot. Even if it's terrible in the implementation, that is a necessary evil because clearly cops can't be trusted to their own choices. That is but I don't know, man. It's just the reality. Every time it's like and it happens a lot with democratic legislation. Every time they put something in there that's like this is gonna help the people. It's like no, it just bureaucracy. It fucks the fuck out of you. And then it actually takes money away from working class people that can't afford it.
Yo, yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They fuck you, bro. And listen, bureaucracies are evil. I fucking hate them. I watched Schindler's List, alright? I know it's fucking Steven Spielberg. He fucking set it up. That's why Schindler's List begins with the typewriters, alright? The Nazis were efficient. They were fucking efficient people. So every time you push paper, you know what you're doing? Every time you push paper, you're pushing a Jew off a cliff. Stop anti-Semitic hate. Stop the bureaucracies, you guys.
Are we editing that? Nah, but...
Keep it in there. Bureaucracies are hateful.
And anti-Semitic.
No. They are.
But I'm telling you, people are just annoyed by bureaucracy, too. That's another reason people just won't, I feel like, vote for Dems. But
yeah, dude, because it just creates something insurmountable. It's like, dude, like this, like we were talking about earlier. All right, if it's just a $1 fine, you're literally just, don't give it to me.
But it's like I said, bro, I will never... regardless of what happens, given the time we're at now, what are we gonna do about it? It's like, yeah, I'm willing to give up democracy for no, dude. We will always vote Democrat. We have to vote Democrat no matter what. It sucks.
We don't have an option right now.
Yeah, but it's like if Biden goes against Trump.
No, but it's like it's not. See, the problem with our system is that it's a twofer. You only get two options.
We need a Labour Party.
What about the Labour Party in England? Because they have a conservative party, they have a far left party, then they have the Labour Party.
We need a Labour Party.
The Labour Party is the more far left.
Yeah,
they have like a cookie cutter left.
Yeah, like
the Labour Party.
Their cookie cutter left would be the most leftist party in American history over here.
Yeah.
Bernie Sanders would just be a regular social democrat in another country. Like he wouldn't mean anything. He'd just be a regular dude in another country. You know, it's just like here people are like, what? Free healthcare? It's like
Bernie Sanders in Holland wouldn't get on TV, bro.
Yeah, he'd just be a regular, like, old man.
He'd be like the town crier, bro. He'd just be like...
He wouldn't even be the crier, bro. It would just be a regular... Because everything that he's describing would already be implemented. It would just be like...
oh, you're describing society as...
You know, in Italy, he would be like, we are very racist. That would be his only complaint. But in Holland, he ain't having no complaints.
Nah.
You think... What complaints he having in Holland?
I mean, Bernie in Holland, bro, he's got to keep a diary, bro. They got him cramped in the fucking closet, bro.
Like, no, the town.
It's like, they're coming for us. Fucking Bernie. I miss him, bro.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, man. Bernie.
Bernie.
That's the thing. You know what's crazy? I hate his supporters, though, but I will always support Bernie Sanders on the ballot.
Oh, no. His supporters are the most fucking Asperg.
Because they're fake leftists, bro. They're not real leftists, bro.
Oh, you done with that?
Yeah, you got me. Because they're fake leftists, bro. Basta. Gracias. Because they're fake leftists, dude. They ain't real leftists, dog.
We have no left in this country, folks.
But Biden versus Trump, who do you think wins?
I mean, Biden hasn't delivered on anything, bro.
What, like?
Oh,
baby, whoa! There we go. But he has. I mean, he's been. Everything's been earmarked.
He's marred and so. Oh, whoa! Put a little in there. Give it a little extra.
He's earmarked. Everything Biden's passed has been earmarked. So like, he's just been playing the Republicans' game too.
Not bad about that.
Very good. But he's been playing moderate Republican the whole time. You know what I'm saying? As we expected.
Yeah, I don't know. The thing, yeah.
He's not a real leftist, you know. Like, that's the thing. He's not a leftist at all, actually.
I like Biden. I'm honestly not pissed. People are really caught up on his age. He's like, he's so old. You can't say. It's not that bad. He fell off a couple bikes.
I mean, he can't formulate a fucking sentence. I go to the
gym every day. I fall off the bike, bro, and it ain't even fucking moving.
Well, look, we have to be honest here. He has a difficulty speaking. That is.
No, he has a difficulty remembering, I think. It's not speaking. It's like he has to.
No, that's worse if it's remembering, I feel like. Because speaking, he'll get to the end of the sentence. Remembering, that shit don't. It's like, what was the. I forget, I don't know the exit, but you know what I'm saying. No, I think speaking is to because he finishes sentence, he just fucks up words. He just he's like us after like 3 Fernes. You know what I mean?
But like, I mean, give it a break, bro. Like he's our president, bro. Like. Sure, he can't finish a sentence, but like neither can Stallone. I mean, it's the movie stuff.
Him versus Trump. If you're Trump, what insult would Trump use on Biden? Besides attacking his son. I can't think of one.
He doesn't finish anything.
The way you got out of...
He can't even finish his tapioca pudding in the morning. Let me tell you. He's a faker. He's a loser.
He's a fake tough guy. His teeth are fake. Let me tell you.
Fake.
Fake hairline.
Biden.
This is real hair.
You don't want to run for president. You already submitted an application to a retirement home in Florida. Believe me, I'm in the association. Fake.
Yeah. But what about DeSantis versus Trump?
DeSantis has a lot of momentum, bro.
I don't think so anymore, bro.
I think he does.
His momentum dropped about a month. Hold on, a month ago, DeSantis said some shit, and then his momentum dropped, bro. Like he dropped in a poll. DeSantis versus Trump. You know what? Okay. The same shit all Dems say. Like Trump was like, he handled the hurricane horribly. I think I would have done a better job. Trump said all that, and then DeSantis was like, who thinks that a celebrity, a TV celebrity, could do a better job than alleged, something like that. Some of the Democrats already said and tried, and I was like, oh, if that's all DeSantis guy said, a celebrity TV host or something like that. I was like, if that's all DeSantis got, I'm like, he's done, bro. He doesn't know how to insult Trump.
Thing is, yes, DeSantis, he's kind of boring. Trump, it's a smoke show, bro.
Think about it. Trump,
whoever blows the best smoke is going to win.
The Democrats tried TV's celebrity. Devi andare in bagno. Man. But Pirlo, come here. Where were we? I was gonna make a point. Fuck. It's ironic because the Democrats originally had already tried game show host. Like that was their initial insult to Donald Trump, and I mean that shit didn't work. Clearly, the Democrats tried every insult in the book, from pointing out actual facts to just calling them names. They even try to hit them with facts, but they forgot people don't give a fuck about facts in this country. Trump took those down. Think about the insults such as game show host, Trump I was telling you this. You know why DeSantis doesn't stand a chance? He thought he could salt Trump with game show host. Right? And it's like every Republican Trump went up against did that and worse. You know, the Democrats did that and worse. The Democrats try to bring facts to a fight versus Donald Trump. So stupid. People don't give a fuck about facts. That's what I was just saying when you were gone. You know, but the matter of the fact is that Trump took down every single Republican with insults worse than game show hosts, which is all DeSantis had to say. And this is what I mean. Imagine this. Imagine you're Ted Cruz. Imagine you're Ted Cruz, right? And you're getting ready for a debate versus Donald Trump.
So you're in Cancun, you know, you're relaxing.
You're going to do it on Zoom and blame your kids. But imagine you're like Ted Cruz and fucking you got your campaign advisors telling you, all right, if Trump says this, you're going to hit him with this. If Trump says this, you're going to hit him with game show host. If Trump says this, you're going to hit him with bankrupt 8 times. If Trump says this, you're going to hit him with sued for jipping workers or whatever. You know, name the fucking scandal, right? You get on stage. You're ready to debate Trump. Trump shows up. You're like, Trump, you're robbing the American people. Trump looks at you and says, well, your father killed JFK and your wife is ugly. What? How do you... No one will ever defeat Trump in a mouth-to-mouth debate, bro.
Yeah, no, you can't bring facts into a Trump debate. It's all feelings, bro. He's going off the vibe of
the vibe. He calls your wife ugly.
Roasting. He's fucking checking people, and that's what Biden's got to bring. Like, you got to be thugging.
I always say Trump could make actual bread if he was just a stand-up comedian.
How did Biden beat Trump the first time? Just because Trump was that much of a fuck-up? That was just like...
Yeah, I mean, impeached, possibly compromised via Russia. Rabbit hole we don't have enough time for.
Yeah,
such a rabbit hole, but one day... BS rabbit hole, yeah.
I mean, he is, but not...
But he is, but not...
Because all of his investments are Russian, like all the money...
So he technically is compromised by the...
Not really.
But what is collusion that, like, they're like, listen, you want to know some shit about Hillary Clinton? He's probably like, yeah, fucking sure.
She sends a lot of emails.
This is what she looks like naked. Gross. But, you know, yeah, the whole thing where I need dirt on Joe Biden, to Ukraine, you know, all that shit. Okay, that I could see. This, you know, he committed crimes while in office, you know. But, I mean, that being said, like, is there anything that hasn't taken down Trump? I mean, from socially, the debates with how much popularity he got, how he just defeated everyone that ever went against him, socially, and even in, you know, I don't know how you say it. Like, I was about to say, not legislatively, but just like while in office, he beat everyone too that went against him.
Yeah, Trump is, bro, especially how popular he's coming back. Because he literally, he's had an insurrection.
He tried to stage
like, bro,
he tried to have a coup against a country.
Imagine, like, you lose an election and you just do some, like, rock star shit. You're like, guys, we're having an encore. Bring it to the Capitol and just take the stage, you guys. It's yours.
It's like, dude, if you're playing, think about it. Yeah, it's like Trump. It's crazy because they were sore losers after the Civil War because they still fly the Confederate flag, and they're still sore losers after losing to Joe Biden. Like, it's just, dude, he's just. No, when we lose, we're just gonna fucking burn this motherfucker down. And he definitely told them to do exactly that. You know, just go back to your roots, overseers and slave owners. No.
Yeah, all that. Yeah, it's linked to it. All that conservative
bullshit. Like, look at the people that were there.
Right-wing vanguard.
But I also think this. Trump is not only to blame. Not Trump. The right wing is to blame, primarily because just the shape of this country is right wing. But
also, man,
Hold on.
We've been talking about most of this episode.
Let me ask you this.
The left is to blame for being this weak.
No, not for that
Right
insurrection. Not for that insurrection. Let me ask you this. If those people, like a regular country, a regular westernized country, if those people who attended the insurrection were getting monthly checks, do you think they would be there?
Checks for what?
During the pandemic, COVID checks, like every other westernized country had.
I mean, those people had COVID checks.
They had one for $1,200. If they were getting monthly checks like every other country, like Canada, do you think they would be there at the insurrection?
I mean, yeah. I think you're right. Like, people have...
That was distress.
Been left behind, bro.
That was hate for the other. That was hate for the system. When I say other, I mean races, sexual orientations, people just that think differently than them. That was pent up hate, financial distress. That led to all of that. All of those things are a contributing factor to that day.
And they were bottled up homosexual feelings,
faux masculine feelings from a lot.
Yeah.
But they were told to do that by him. I mean, they weren't directly. So, you see, Trump is so legal when he speaks.
Yeah.
I don't know, do you know? I mean, frankly, if you would, you got the thing, I got the thing. If you want to hear the truth, I got the ting. He speaks like fucking Robert De Niro and Analyze This. I love it. Like, but
he's coming back. I don't know. I think Biden can beat him out, but he needed a victory, brother.
Who?
He needed something to really put his presidency on the map. And I don't know if it was going to be the social thing, which he promised a couple years ago, which was going to be his big legislation.
I mean, he also did promise to cure cancer.
Student loans. Yeah, but, I mean, cure cancer?
So we're going to find a cure for cancer. Joe Biden literally said that.
And he tries to fucking outlaw menthol cigarettes. Maybe the cure was in the fucking cigarettes, Joe. You fucking bitch. Take away our fucking cigarettes.
I mean, I don't smoke cigs, but...
I know.
I mean, I did for a long time, but...
I know. Yeah, my boy's reformed. I'm reformed, too.
I'm a reformed cig smoker.
Not smoking.
I'm thinking about becoming Jewish as well. No.
Maybe that's the cure, too. Who knows?
Yeah. No, it definitely is the cause. But
Shabbat for the cure, bro.
Shabbat for the cure.
Shabbat
How you doing?
Keep it going.
It's the cures in the cures in bagel and lox.
Bagel, lox,
and gefilte fish. No, it's crazy. It might actually be because our one comedian friend, he's like
half a pack a day.
He smokes half a pack a day. He fucking eats
shape for an old man, obviously.
No, he's not. Horrible shape, bro. Come on. We gotta be honest
He's
here.
built like a kumquat, but still.
He eats only processed foods. Like he eats fast food and frozen food.
And
gefilte.
And like other traditional Jewish foods, because he grew up very religious.
Yeah, he eats 7-Eleven sandwiches. Put it that way.
Yeah.
And he's just like, survived. He's gay. He survived having AIDS in the 80s. Not AIDS. He survived being gay in the 80s. He never caught AIDS. I gotta, I saw like he survived being AIDS. Like, what's being AIDS?
Yeah, he wouldn't survive being AIDS.
Yeah.
I don't think he survived that one.
No, but it's crazy. Like, the man is an ox, though. So maybe it is the cure is just being Jewish, just not Ashkenazi, of course.
No, they're very sickly.
Yeah.
But
yo, you know what's crazy? They're like Ashkenazi. They're like people in Sardinia, bro. Like that. People that come from those towns, or like those little towns in like outside of like Bologna. You know what I mean? The people that just know only each other for like, and like they're not like see those towns like they're not doing incest, but they're so closely related that they just get all these illnesses.
No, remember when we saw the episode not the episode. We saw the Ari special Jew, and he's talking about it. No, a lot of it was incest because Ashkenazi could only. The Jewish people could only, obviously, religious customs, only have sex with each other. that some of them were related. It's crazy.
But then were they like, you know, I don't know how to do. What's the special
that
term?
and also because like
Special.
it's the same bloodline. Like all the people that immigrated there eventually at some point were related. So even then, it keeps it.
Damn.
It's like the Mormons. They like a little. Mitt Romney's like, I'm a family man. We believe you. You're Mormon. He keeps it in the family.
Yeah. But yeah. But what
else are we gonna get to?
We're gonna get to some personal stuff. Like what did we do yesterday exactly? Went to Broadway.
Yeah. Went to Broadway. Slappiamo.
We slept. Yo, there was a Chinese guy.
Oh my god, dude! Amazing comic.
Put it this way, of the open mics, he might have been the best. Like I've
so
seen, so funny.
But to be perfectly clear, Chinese guy, very racist jokes about white people.
Oh, loved it, bro.
He was swinging at Whitey.
Yo,
it was dope.
You got him. You had to clap him, or you were like.
I had to roast him. I was like, dude, hilarious, but give it up for Ku Klux Chang. You're the most racist Chinese guy, and I love it, bro.
Yeah.
He was fucking amazing. He was like, everybody, get out my store. Everybody. But he was a great dude. But yeah, we got into some fucking. I had some fuck shit happen to me. You know what I'm talking about? With my family.
Oh yeah, after Broadway. Yeah, I mean, dog, this is what I would say. Like, it's crazy because comedy is a very difficult. It's a difficult journey. We don't get paid that much. We don't get paid hardly ever. You know what I mean?
Now, yeah.
At least now. Most comics though live this type of life before they, at least make something, or a lot don't ever get to, but we're trying. But but we still, follow our passion. What we do here is our passion. We want to make you in particular laugh, and we want to produce shows to help make you laugh, and we want to go on stage to make you laugh. We really just want to make you laugh for a living. But to do that, we need to fund our dream, which is, we have regular jobs. As you know, he works at a dealership. I work at a gym to make this happen, But while you're in this process, I was telling him because, he's South American. No one hates on you more than a fucking Latin family, Like my mom... When I was, even before when I was working as a trainer for my own gym, Dono Fit, my mom would always, get on me and, tell me that, like, I need to go find a job that pays more. Because, whenever you start a business, you lose. But, yeah, I'm going to stop doing that, but... you have
like
to.
40, 50, dog. Come on.
I don't think they know. Yeah.
No, they gotta know.
But sometimes it's not your biggest haters, but your familiarity breeds contempt, as the saying goes. And your biggest hater will be your family. And this guy is going through it. I went through it previously with my gym, and I'm going through it now with my family as well. Just not as, I think, as badly as he is.
Yeah.
Because he has a sister that's very difficult with him, and tries to knock at his confidence, and it ain't fair. But I tried to tell him, I'm like, familiarity breeds contempt. Your biggest haters will be your family because they know you the most. However, it sucks, they will never compliment you, but we as men instinctually feel, we really don't, but we feel this obligation to, regardless of what happens, provide for our family, whether we get the bag or we don't, and even though you get hated on by your own family, instinctually we are to provide the bag for them regardless, because we're wired that way, you know. And I told him this, you know, to not be hard on himself, but you know, he has in-laws that are just real putos, you know, yeah. For real.
So I'll get into it, you know. It's just like, it's hard, you guys. Like, you know, we're still trying to earn our dreams, bro. We don't think we're better than nobody, all right? We have fucking regular jobs. We're out here hustling on our days off. I got no fucking days off. I'm working all the fucking time. And then so, you know, on my day off, I post an Instagram video, me and my boy, just, you know, listening to reggaeton. You know, somos los cangri de comedia.
Cangri de comedia.
How y'all doing? You know, we watch Nicky Jam's El Ganador, and we feel like ganadores, so. But, you know, we're just fucking blasting some reggaeton, some like, yo no soy tu marido.
Ni tampoco tu hombre.
Oh no, piensas en mí. Piensas en mí.
No, I hate that one. I like the Cannoli Boys version of. I like the Cannoli Boys versions of Yo no soy tu marido. That's weird.
But anyway, so yeah. This is my day off. We're putting a little clip of, you know, us just jamming to our tunes, right?
Yo no soy tu marido.
And then this dude comments like, y ustedes no trabajan, like, you guys don't work? And it's just like, bro.
In Spanish. I mean, at least he gave us usted. It's like, that's the nicest thing you did.
Yeah, he didn't tutearnos, you know.
Yeah, but I'll give him, you hit him with the two and you hit him with the two, pam, pum.
And then we were just like, and then it was so funny. So get this, he texted me like, he texted the group account like, y ustedes no trabajan, like, you guys don't work. And the ironic thing is that I have a job, you know, I have obviously this passion or hobby, which we're trying to take to the next level, go pro. So we have 2 fucking jobs.
Yeah.
This guy's unemployed, doesn't have a hobby, doesn't have a passion, and then he looks at me and he's like, you know what, kid? Your problem is motivation. Bruh.
Bro, that hit you, bro. I saw it yesterday. I'm like, dog.
And I just flipped. I was like, you know what, bro? Where's your fucking job, A? Because my sister doesn't support me, but she's paying the rent, so you feel the need to run your fucking mouth. Where's your job? Where's your hobby? Where's your passion? And he's like, oh yeah, I don't have that. And then
I don't have that?
Yeah, so some dumb shit. Like, oh, no,
so you don't have a job or passion. Got it, bro. Like, yeah.
Why does my sister want to procreate with you again? Like, what was the catch? And then it's
bro.
like, dude, try to hit me with that, and it's like, dude, you don't have a fucking job. You don't have a passion for life. You watch all our stories. You never comment. You never leave a like.
Nah, he's a professional hater.
You're a hater, dog.
That's his he's a pro.
He's a pro hater.
Pro hater.
He's a pro fucking hater.
Players hate him.
Yeah, it's like some Chappelle shit.
Yeah.
Player haters ball.
Yeah. Player haters fucking Mexican, bro. And this guy.
El puto.
Yeah, el puto. Because I know he's Mexican, so I'm like, I'm a George Lopez him when he texted the usted and shit.
No, he's Colombian.
Oh.
Yeah. Which is even worse. I'm like Scarface. I'm like, I don't like fucking Colombians, man.
Yeah.
Fucking Colombians. But yeah, dude, it totally hit me out of nowhere, and I was just like, it's so fucked up. It's like, this dude literally doesn't have a job or any motivation. And
but like, dude,
the problem is motivation.
Yeah, but you know,
that's
when
like Elton John coming to Freddie Mercury on his deathbed and being like, you know what, mate, you could have fucked chicks, love.
But you know,
it's an option.
It
was out there, mate. I don't know.
Yeah. You could have fucked chicks, lad.
You could have fucked chicks, laddie. It's like, really, Elton, from you yellow brick bitch.
But it's wild, cause like, dude, I mean, you can't like, dude is a hater, but when it's all said and done, like,
dog.
And you gotta see that it's your
biblical shit. Don't look at.
But like your sister is your family, so you kind of, my opinion, dude, you kind of do gotta respect her decision to want to be with this guy. But as her brother, because again, like I said, instinctually you feel the need to, be protective over your family and shit. You know what I'm saying? You need to be like, listen, this man is unemployed. This man is living off of you. This man hasn't taken time out to, learn the language to go get a job in another part of the country other than Miami. Because unfortunately, you have to learn English. It's still in the United States.
Live in California?
Yeah, you still have to learn English, unfortunately.
That's so fucking arrogant. He tries to pretend like, I'm so down to earth. You're living in California. You don't know fucking English, bro?
So you need to have a serious discussion. Be like, I understand where your age is at, but are you sure you want to have a... In my opinion, I feel like I sound like Kevin Samuels right now, but do you want to have a family with this man? That's how you really offend her. Oh, that's horrible. But
the ultimate family roast.
Familia. No.
It's like, you don't trust my career choice? I don't trust your reproductive choice, alright? You're fucked up. This guy ain't it, alright?
Yeah. But I'm just saying, bro, like, and it's unfortunate because our families, they know us the best, so they will always talk the most shit, you know what I mean? And then we, because of how we're wired, if we get rich off this shit, you still gotta help your sister, and if she's with that dude, you gotta help that dude out too, unfortunately.
I know.
That's just how it goes.
I gotta pay for his house.
One day. Yeah. If she has a family with that motherfucker, you're gonna have to pay for his house too. But that's just how life is.
Yeah, I love my sister.
But when you pay for it, bro, you run the shit.
Mind your own fucking business, bro.
It's like mind your business.
I'm not bringing problems to my sister. You're fucking bringing problems. You don't have a fucking job. My sister wants to have a kid, bro. He's 32.
Well, he doesn't. Well, I'm straight up. He doesn't sound like a very responsible man. Like, having kids is a very big commitment, bro.
For real.
You have to make sure you have a steady source of income coming in to provide. Not only provide, but provide including the case in which you may leave. It's a very big commitment. And how long has it been no job?
Like 8 months or something.
How old is this dude?
That's the thing. He's 17 years older than my sister.
He's 17 years older?
He's like 40 something.
Savings, investing account? Anything?
I don't know, man.
There's a serious discussion to be had. I don't mean to play psychologist, but I
don't know.
I sound like Kevin Samuels.
My sister's choice, but
of course, all that you have to
stay out of my fucking life, bro.
Stay out of your life, but I'm just telling you how to hit him.
Yeah.
Nah, no, but for real.
Yeah, no, and listen, I was upset. I said some wild shit, but I was like, you know what? Stay out of my fucking life. Go get a fucking job. Get my sister pregnant, you fucking pussy.
Well, you might not want the second, bro. I'm just...
What?
Dude sounds like a real loser, bro.
I don't know. I hope maybe that mans him up.
Dude sounds like a loser, bro. Catch these hands, motherfucker. No, I'm playing. No, don't you ever take the name of Cannoli in vain.
Yeah, just like, because he started off, he's like, he's like... Because he literally talks shit about the show. He's like, no, es que él está muy ocupado con los Cannoli Boys. He's like, he's too preoccupied.
Don't you ever take the name of Cannoli Boys.
Fuck off.
Don't you ever take the name of Cannoli Boys in vain. Because we will send the hitman after you. We will send the hitman after you. Speaking of...
No, it's literally...
It's literally another comedian. His name is Hitman Rodriguez. He's our dog.
He's a WWE
Umaga looking there. Yeah, but dude, he's coming at the end of the month in November 20th. He said he's coming. He's going to do our show, he said. And then he's going to even be on the cast for the week. It's going to be amazing. He's on the special too. He hosted my special. with Viano Music Internacional. But he did host a special too. Dude is day one. Yo, we love you can't wait for Hitman, but we will send him after you if you ever mention the name of Cannoli Boys in vain. You know, dude is.
Everybody's got to tend their own garden, all right? I'm not out there fucking chopping off your hedges. Don't chop off mine.
Yeah, you know, I got a family too, but you know what? I understand.
I love my sister. I like this dude. I respect him. But don't fucking start swerving into my shit. Watch your own fucking road. And figure it out, bro. Because you ain't got to figure it out. You fucking unemployed. And trying to judge me.
Well, you already know what I said. And I kept it on a psychologist level. Because I'm on Prozac, and I think that the fact that I was prescribed means I was in an office and can make an informed decision about someone else's mental health. No, I'm not on Prozac at all. I would never take.
You're a Brooklyn troglodyte too.
I've lived in Brooklyn for 45 minutes, and I already feel like I can identify.
Make therapy jokes, like, because I'm super entitled. I need to talk about my problems.
Yo,
even when I'm not on stage.
I pay someone to be a good friend of mine for about an hour.
Because I have no friends, because I'm literally super unlikable and antisocial. It's like all these people are like, therapy. It's like, no, you don't have friends.
It's crazy how many, it's crazy how many comedians you see with like clear social problems. Like for certain gay red. What do we call? We're just gonna say his name. But this motherfucker ain't even have the nerve to talk. Like, he has a social problem when he's trying to tell you to calm down. He just flaps like a fucking bird.
He's literally so scared to
talk to us. He's like,
he thinks we're like characters from a Martin Scorsese movie. He's literally just like,
yo, why does everyone call us Russian or mobster on stage? They're like, look at this mobsters or Russians.
They just like, they look like they have balls. They must be from Russia because they look like they want to invade the stage.
Yeah. We gotta get to the.
We gotta go to
tomorrow. By the time this time uploads, don't forget Hudson Yards. Well, maybe we'll be able to do it tomorrow. Well, by the time it uploads, the show will probably be live just because of how slow our internet is and this computer and all that shit. So because we need a fucking donor. But, I want. It's been great, but at the end of last Wednesday of every month, as it is right now, Hudson Yards Tavern.
Out of words, folks, but we love you.
We love folks. We love you.
Take it easy.
Take it easy, folks.
Peace on earth.
Fuck, I cannot even see the mouse. Let me locate this mouse.
Still here, folks.
Still here.